Hi everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, we are focusing on Q2 empties. I have some more setting off to the side that did not fit into this bin for once. So I actually did go through quite a bit of items, including some DIY items that I have a list over there on my iPad. But I am going to first start off with the two items that are down on the ground right now. And once we get done with going through the empties, I am going to be going through my July goals and kind of talking about that a little bit as well. For those of you that are new, I have been, since 2020, when everybody in the world started staying home, I actually went through and was in a process of trying to declutter and organize my house. I'm still in that process. It's not something you can do overnight, especially when you have never decluttering is an exercise, and it's a mental exercise, so you will not be able to declutter your entire house in one sitting. And I mean, it's going to take years and years and years to be able to declutter, because you still bring things in every single month or year. You're bringing stuff back into the house. So in that attempt where I was trying to declutter things around the house, I moved all of my cleaning supplies into one central location instead of having things underneath the kitchen sink, the bathroom sink, the laundry, and in a closet somewhere. I put it all in my linen closet, and I realized how much backstock of cleaning supplies I had. So I also was like, let's do cleaning videos, because one, I need the motivation, I need the inspiration, the accountability to get up and clean my house, but also it was a way for me to start going through, making sure I was going through my cleaning supplies. So through the process, I never actually filmed my starting point of where I was at, but I had, I think, about 10 hand soap bottles, and then there was about 20 bar soaps that slowly but surely I've pretty much have gotten through all the liquid hand soaps. We're working on the last bottles that are out there, and I'm almost done with the one that's in the kitchen. Almost. We'll have it in Q3 as an empty. But I am also on the last soap for the guest bathroom, and then in my bathroom I use a foaming soap, which once the one in the kitchen is done, I'll move my foaming hand soap into the kitchen, and then I'll have bar soaps in both the bathrooms once I finish the soaps in theirs, because I also have a lot of bar soaps that I need to go through. So but this has been an attempt to document how much I'm actually decluttering on cleaning supplies, because I do clean, I do get some items to test out to see if I like them and all of this, and I'm trying to get rid of the clutter in my house. So yes, I'm holding on to clutter, but as soon as I film this, tomorrow is recycling day. The majority of this stuff is going into the recycling bin, and if it can't be recycled, it's unfortunately going into the trash bin. So starting off with the larger items, I finished this laundry detergent. It was okay. It was okay. I'm not gonna complain. It was okay. And then I finished a air filter for my air purifier that is in my bedroom. So we did that. Now going on into the bin that I have down here, we had a Method Daily Wood Cleaner that I went through. I will not be repurchasing this. I didn't like the scent all that much. A lot of people like the scent. I don't like it that much. I went through a thing of Bonami. I do like this, but I will be using baking soda because it's just as non-toxic and also does what Bonami does as well. I made a DIY toilet cleaner. I have gone through one of the jars, and I don't know if I'm going to be repurchasing this. In my last cleaning video, I was using denture cleaner tablets in the toilet, And I have those because I have a night guard that I soak in the denture cleaner. And so I was like, let me try it because the toilets are porcelain. I know. I have 2 of my bar soaps, I believe. They smell like the Febreze cleaner. I think this one was a gold bar and this one was a green bar. I'm now down to only green bars and 2 purple bars. The purple bars I purchased at Dollar Tree ages ago, and they're like a lilac scent or something like that. So I'm slowly working through the bar soaps for when I'm in the shower in the bathtub. We went through a native deodorant. This was the aloe and green tea for sensitive skin. I had started having a rash under my arm. I've gone to the dermatologist. I forgot to put the cream on tonight, but she's given me a cream. We think this rash is just from like rubbing because my arms are chunky and everything. So that is what we're doing with that. I have 3 scent things. So I have 2 Febreze cleaners or Febreze oil diffusers, and then I had this, which is the stress-free candle from Bath and Body Works. I've had this sitting on my bathroom counter forever, and I like this one because of the eucalyptus and spearmint. It can get a bit strong, but I finally got to the point, there is still wax in there, but it's to the point where the wicks don't light anymore. And I could do the whole melt the wax and do a candle or wax burner or something like that to continue using this, but I'm trying to get rid of candles. I have cats that can, you know, do damage to themselves with open flames. I went through 2 Motrin bottles, and I think actually one of these was partially done and like partially full, and the other one was not, maybe it was full. I'm looking at expiration dates. This one expires in October of this year, and this one expires April of 2025. So, but I know one of them was one that just had a couple pills in them, and then the other one was a full 100 capsule. I went through a trial size of this Listerine Zero. Then another mouthwash. It is this gum Rincinol or something like that. I swish with this if I have a canker sore or I've burned my mouth on pizza, spaghetti sauce, any of that type of stuff. I swish with this and it usually heals it fairly quickly, especially with the burns and it's the roof of your mouth. I don't get that dangling skin that happens when you've burned your mouth. So I'm thankful that my dental hygienist told me about that. So I need to repurchase some more so that I have some here, but I keep forgetting to purchase it. I have gone through 2 vinegars for cleaning supplies. I think before I was able to get to the hardware store to get the more powerful vinegar for doing the toilet cleaning, I went through this because you have to use more of this because of the percentage of vinegar. This is regular food grade vinegar and not cleaning vinegar. Also went through a shaving cream as well, and then finished up this. I mean, there's still some in there, I think. It's hard to tell. I can't get it out of there. I shook and shook and shook and it won't come out. Probably won't be using this because I'll use vinegar to disinfect things, and vinegar is a good disinfector. So, and not having to spend, I don't know how much this was, but I tried it. It's okay. I prefer doing vinegar other than that. So let me go ahead and pack all of this back in here. And we will go through the goals for July. Oh, we have some more cleaning supplies, the DIY cleaners. Okay, took a picture of my door that had that information. Okay, all-purpose cleaner. I've gone through one all-purpose cleaner. I've gone through one DIY window cleaner. I've gone through the one toilet bowl cleaner, and I'm about to finish the other toilet bowl cleaner. And then we've gone through one tub cleaner, 2 laundry scent boosters, and 1 Dawn power wash. So all of those are DIYs that I've done. So some of those recipes I have linked down below. The window cleaner, if you haven't noticed in my most recent cleaning videos, I've gone back to spray cleaner. It just works better on my windows and my mirrors compared to everything else. But the DIY window cleaner that I did use did do a fairly decent job, except for on my bathroom mirrors. My bathroom mirrors just have something about them that they just streak up unless I'm using spray cleaner. I don't understand what that is about. I'm using the same rags that I would with any of the other window cleaners. They just don't like anything else. The window cleaner, the DIY window cleaner, worked wonderful on the windows and getting the nose prints from the cats off. So I do recommend it for that, and it will work for some people's mirrors, just not for my mirrors. Now going into the goals for this year, not this year, but for July. I decided in the past, I was like, okay, we're going to do financial goals and do this. And then for health, this. Mental, this. And I haven't been able to do that. I haven't felt like I've accomplished anything in the past couple months when I've been doing my goals. It's like, okay, yeah, I read a book here and I read a book there, and I did do some of this and I did do some of this, but I just haven't felt like it was that I actually have accomplished anything. So in this month's goals, I am focusing on financial, mental, and health, but mainly one overall thing that is achievable. So we're going to start off with financial. I mentioned it in my budget check-in this past Friday, but my goal is by the end of the month to pay off my credit card number 2. And as of today, after I went to the dentist yesterday and paid for the crown that I had to have redone, the balance, well, I have that on there, and then today the $25 minimum payment was also deducted from the total amount due on that credit card. So the actual amount due as of today, with everything that's been added or deducted within the last day or two, is $2,385.39. My goal is, and we already have part of this, how I'm going to pay off that $2,385 is, 1, I'm going to pay $2,015.51 from my savings account, and that is why I have the savings account there. It is to help with some of these kind of emergencies that happen, and in that case, the $2,015, it wasn't really $2,015 minus, you would subtract $500 from that, so about $1,500 was all medical, between an MRI, the percent that my insurance would not cover, and then the crown that I had to pay for. So those were medical things that I just wasn't planning on having anything like that have done, you know. So those are technically emergencies. The $500 down payment for a cruise for next year, not technically an emergency, but I want it to just be done and not worry about it. So I am going to be pulling that from my savings account to pay the $2,015 for those 3 things. And then the remaining amount I will pay for my checking account. I'm just going to wait until after I get paid for the second part of the month, and then just pay off the credit card by the end of the month. So next month there will be there may be some fees or something like that when the statement is issued or something like that I'll have to figure it out once I pay everything. So, which I'm perfectly fine with. It's just, so it's not technically going to be paid off by the end of this month because there will be some extra charges on there, but I'm going to just pay the remaining amount, and that way when I start August, I am down to where I only have the business credit card and the loan for my home security system, the equipment for it, and then focus on getting the next couple months kind of doing this where it's like I'm gonna pay this amount every month, and I'm actually gonna do it so that way I can actually get these debts paid off a lot faster because I'm tired of talking about them and not going anywhere with them. For mental, I plan to read 2 books, and by read one of them, I plan to be, at least one of them is going to be an audiobook, and I listen to those off and on when I'm cleaning. It just depends on the mood. If I need the motivation to get myself up and do something, I will put on fast-paced music just to get me in the mood to, you know, do all of that. But sometimes it's like I just want a nice relaxing cleaning, so I'll listen to an audiobook that I can, you know, focus on. I'm not trying to rush through cleaning or any of that. And then the other one, at least one, either paper book or Kindle, where I'm actually physically reading the book. So I think those are manageable. Audiobook, I'm halfway through one book that for some reason I started it a couple months ago, and then Audible wasn't allowing me to listen to it, so now it's available for me to listen to, so I'm listening to it again, trying to figure out where I left off because I'm like, I don't remember anything about this book. But I'm hoping to have that one finished by the end of the month. So we're working towards it. And then the July health is try to heal. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I have been having ankle Achilles issues. So that was the MRI that I mentioned and the financial that I needed to pay off of the credit card. I had to have an MRI done on my ankle to just kind of assess the Achilles and to see if there was an actual stress fracture in my foot. No stress fracture, it's just the Achilles is a little strained, so I had to wear a boot for 4 weeks, and I start physical therapy this week. I'm no longer wearing the boot today. As of last Friday, I did not have to wear the doctor said I could take the boot off. So I am going to be focusing on trying to heal the Achilles and trying to get it to where I can actually start going for exercise walks and try to lose some more weight as it is. And then going along with the ankle, I would like to try to stretch every night. So setting up a stretching regimen. And as I'm filming this, it is the 11th, July 11th. So it's not going to be the entire month, but at least start something. And I'm kind of waiting until I go for physical therapy to see if there's specific stretches they want me to do at home for the ankle and foot and calf and all of that. So I don't want to start that until I go to the physical therapy this week. So that it'll probably be like half the month that on the stretching on that part of it. So that is the thing. It's trying to heal that so I don't injure it again and do the proper things that need to be done for the ankle. And then the other thing is gut health. So I have been, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's one of the symptoms that occurs when with the virus. I'm not going to name the virus, but it's one of those that came around 3 years ago and people were having to stay home for it. So I finally caught it, and one of the side effects that I'm having is some gut stuff that's going on. And it is mentioned as one of the symptoms of the virus. So I'm like, I don't know if it's that or if it is, I just saw a news article recently here in the Houston area, in a couple of the counties, there is a intestinal parasite that is going around. I have not gone to get tested for it, partly because they say that it should be out of your system in 1 to 4 weeks. So it's like, it'll go away eventually. It's not going to kill me. It shouldn't kill me. So I don't know if it's the virus or this intestinal parasite that's going around. But basically my diet has been limited to a very bland diet. I'm trying to do things to kind of work on the gut health. I've ordered probiotics, so doing the probiotics to try to get good bacteria to fight everything that's going through my system, even if it is the virus that I had. It's try, you know, get that in there to kind of help get rid of any of that stuff that's in there. Because of the diet that I've been on and really not drinking any sodas, not drinking any, or cutting back on the amount of coffee and tea that I've been drinking, and trying to drink as much water as possible because of just trying to flush everything out of the system as well. From being sick with the virus and everything, it's just, I'm trying to flush everything out of the system. And not eating chocolate, which is killing me. I have been able to eat vanilla ice cream. I think the next time I get some ice cream, I'm going to try to drizzle some chocolate syrup on there to see how it reacts. But I don't want to jinx the system, you know. I don't want to jinx all of that. But not being able to eat the sweets that I like to eat, I have lost 7 pounds as of this morning. So believe I did get on a scale at some point after I got back from vacation and while I was sick with the virus before the stomach stuff started happening. And I did weigh like 250 or 249 or something like that. And today, this morning, I was down to 243. So not the way that I wanted to lose weight, but it is a jump start, as a lot of people say. It's a jump start to your weight loss journey. It's just like, it wasn't the way I wanted to start the weight loss journey, but it's working. And but I do know I am not getting the proper nutrients. So that is the only concern, is that I'm not getting the nutrients that I need. So those are my goals right now. I feel like this way, with in the past where I had multiple financial goals, multiple all of this, I know that health had like 3 areas, but it is still trying to heal. So it's like, I'm not going out there and trying to exercise or do all of that. I'm trying to heal the ankle. I'd like to stretch because that might help get rid of some of the stuff in the system as well, like push out some of the lactic acid and all of that stuff that's in the system. You know, try to work on all of that. And then the gut health, I'm going to try to heal, and that may not happen until August, but that's okay. I am okay with that. So it's like, I'm not going to go out and try to push myself to do anything. It's healing now. And that is what is my focus for health. Financial, I just want to pay off that credit card this month. I don't care about no spend. It doesn't help that today was first day of Prime Day and I already spent $300. So no spend is not working this month at all. So the focus is just to pay off the credit card. And that's where we're going to end it, and get at least my $10,000 of debt down to maybe like 8 or 9,000, depending on everything. So, and maybe I can attempt to put some more money towards the business credit card as well at the end of the month. But I am right now just focusing on the credit card number 2 and get that paid off. So that way I can actually say, I paid off $2,000 this month, and just yay. Just get it gone and over with and not have to worry about it ever again. So the reason why I'm like focusing on one thing is because there's a saying that's inch by inch, it's a cinch, yard by yard, it's too hard. And it really works that way. So in the past, when I've had huge to-do lists to do and I'm just so overwhelmed looking at this huge to-do list, I basically took pieces of paper, sticky notes or something like that, and covered up all the other items and just focused on the one item. And once I got it done and crossed off, I'd take off the sticky notes or the paper, move them down to the next item, cross that off, you know, keep going down. So it's that inch by inch. You're looking at that one little thing, focusing on it, getting it done, and then going down to the next thing. But if you look at the entire list, it is, you just like, oh, I'm never going to get that done. You know, that your mind is a powerful thing, and it can tell you that you can't do something when it looks at a list that long. And so that's what I'm doing with my goals right now, where it's like I'm just going to focus on one thing and for the month, for those 3 areas, and just make it tangible and achievable, and not stress out that there's all these other goals. I have all these goals in my head for everything. And you know what? It's like, put it down on paper. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it. So I'll check back in next month. What? Let me show you the boys, because I know a lot of you like looking at the boys. This is Sam with his crusty ears. He's still having his ear problems. Yeah, we need to put salve on your ears again tonight. Your favorite thing. Then we have Binksy. Binksy right here. And then Jackie right here, who likes to have his nose scratched. What, you want your nose scratched too? These cats have trust in me, and I do have a plan to film a video giving you a full introduction of the cats, the boys, and all of that, because I've had these guys, I found them when they were 2 or 3 days old, and I'm their mom. So yes, 3 years ago these 3 came into my life, but I do plan on making a video about them at some point. But this is just too cute with them. And Sam, what is going on? I know, we were all in bed and I got up and left. Lay down, Sam, lay down. You're not laying down, your butt's still up. We have a budgeting video, another budget check-in coming up on Friday. On Sunday, I'm going to do another cleaning video. I need to tackle deep cleaning the back entryway and the kitchen. And those are bigger tasks, and I have not gotten around to doing any of the stuff in there. Last week's video left off where the kitchen was a disaster, and it's not as much of a disaster because I had to actually go through the cat food cans and start dispersing the cat food cans for these guys. And as of tonight, tomorrow I'm gonna have to disperse out the outside cat food cans and take those outside, because I had to crack open one of the packets tonight to feed them before bed. So, but yeah, we have household items that I bought for the kitchen. I bought curtains for the kitchen. We have some projects going on for that, and then I will be tidying up the house as well in the cleaning video. And because these guys as these two right here are in play mode. Really? 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 They like to roughhouse. I'm not gonna, I mean, you have 3 boys. They're gonna roughhouse. Luckily they don't fight. But they do roughhouse. And it's playing, but it can get a bit rough. But it is not full out cat fights. It's not that. Thank God. I don't know what I would do if I had 3 cats that did cat fights inside. It was bad enough when they chased Fifi, the oldest cat. So I felt bad that her last couple years were in terror of being stalked by this one. So I feel bad that that was her last 3 years, but what are you staring at? And then I'm still deciding what next week's video is going to be for Wednesday. It might be the cat introduction video. I might do that one. And try to get out and get some of the outside cats, introducing the outside cats. It is difficult to get them because they're not here all the time, and 2 of them are very skittish. So we have videos coming up, so please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you are notified when I do post my next video. And like I said, we have budgeting check-in, we have cleaning videos, and then another miscellaneous video that might be a cat introduction to my 6 cats. 3 of them inside, 3 of them outside, or it could be something else if I come up with a whole other idea. I don't know. So I will be back next time with the budgeting video. So please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Bye everybody, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and a little run through on my goals, and that it gave you some inspiration and motivation on your goals as well. So thank you everybody, and have a wonderful Wednesday, a wonderful week, and I will be back on Friday. Bye everybody.